Hey guys, this is James here, and I just wanted to show you what I've been working on lately, which is a micropayment channel. And I think this is the first time I've seen anybody build a channel where it runs over HTTP. So I have here a browser here, and what you're going to see is I'm going to run all this stuff in the browser, and I have a Node.js server set up in the background that's acting as the server. So the UI that we're looking at here would be the client, and the background server would be the payment server. And what microchannels allow you to do is set up a session between a client and a server, and in a trustless way make many small transactions off the blockchain in order to save transaction fees. And when I say trustless, when we talk about some of the other sort of micropayment players out there, they act more like banks, where they're actually in control of the funds the entire time. And so a micropayment channel allows you to set up a feed with the server and make small payments, and then once you're done with that channel, to close it off and then broadcast the final transaction to the Bitcoin network. And like I said, it's in a trustless way, so at no point is the server in control of my Bitcoins. The entire time I am dictating how much money gets sent to the server, and so this is a pretty cool feature that's implemented over top of Bitcoin. So what we're going to do is I'm going to initialize this Brain wallet here, and I'm just going to go ahead and send it a few Bitcoins over my phone. So let's just go ahead and send 0.01 there. And so you should see this balance here get updated. There it went. It went from 0.01 to 0.02. So now in the browser here, which is my client, I have a Bitcoin wallet set up with this address, and it has this much Bitcoins in it. Now if we jump down to this bottom section here, this is the part here where we set up the payment channel with the server. And so when I open this channel, it's going to start out with an initial value that gets locked up in the payment channel. So when it gets set up and the channel is open, at that point, nobody really has, I still have access to all that money myself. And what you'll see is that once the channel's open, this amount of money will get locked up into the channel. You'll see it get subtracted from the Bitcoin balance here, and we'll see that the channel amount gets updated to that. So I'll go ahead and kick open the channel. And so it exchanged some public keys with the server, it exchanged some multi-sig transaction with the server, and at this point the channel is open. And we've seen the amount that we originally said has been deducted from the balance on my main wallet up here. And what it's saying is that the channel amount value, so this is the amount that's locked up in the channel, is the amount we had originally said minus a transaction fee. So in order to get the transaction, or the channel open, you have to set up some transactions across the network. And it ends up being a total of 2 transaction fees for the duration of the micropayment channel. But from now on, since this channel is open, I can, off the blockchain, send amounts of money to the server. So if I click this pay button, you'll see that this amount's been allocated to the server, and it was subtracted from the amount that's available in the channel. So I can hit this a bunch of times, and as I hit this, you'll see that the amount available in the channel goes down, and the amount that's allocated to the server goes up. And one of the really cool things you can do with this is you can drop the amount you're actually sending way down, way below a penny, and commit those transactions to the server. And you could do 1 million transactions as long as you had enough money to cover it in the channel here. And when you're done with this micropayment channel, you close it out. And so what that does is it closes out the channel. The server ends up broadcasting the final transaction, which contained all of the money split between you and the server. And you'll notice here that this balance, after I close the channel, this balance actually went back up because once the channel's closed, that value that wasn't spent to the server gets redirected back to me. So my wallet's actually gone up now that this is closed. So I think this stuff is pretty cool. It was pretty interesting to work on, and just so you know, the technology behind this is actually Bitcore. So that's what I'm using in the browser and on the Node.js side. And I did look at some stuff from Mike Hearn and the Bitcoin J project initially, but all of this was implemented in JavaScript, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.